Hi there, happy Tuesday. Today we are going to talk about a way of thinking that can make mountains out of molehills and can also make our choices very stifling. So this is, black and white thinking, all or nothing thinking. And the way that you know if you have a tendency towards this type of thinking is, do you often find that you only have two options to pick from in life, like in anything? Like, do you find that when you're making decisions, when you're presented with challenges, if there's conflicts in relationships, if you're trying to choose anything, is it very common for you to feel like there are only two choices when you're having to decide something? Either yes or no. Either I go or I stay home. Either I have the conversation or I don't. Either I do this work perfectly or I don't do it at all. Like, do you find this to be the truth? Either we go there or we don't go there. Is there this black or white, on or off, yes or no, good or evil, duality type of way of thinking? And if so, I'm here to tell you that the person that hurts the most from that is ourselves, if we do have that type of mindset. Because the reality is, very rarely, very, 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 very rarely are there only two choices of either yes or no. The vast majority of the time, there are, a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh choice. There's many other choices, but we do have to be creative. We do have to dig in, give it some attention before the emotions get involved. Black and white thinking is fed by fear. It is fed by, worry and all of those things. And so if we could just take a pause and put the worry and the fear and the big emotions and the frustration and whatever else we're feeling about this particular decision aside, and we can pause and we can get creative, more times than not, we will be able to come up with a third, fourth, fifth, sixth option so that we have more things to choose from. So here's the deal. Even if that third, fourth, fifth option ends up not being the one that we pick, I'm not saying that you're not going to ever pick black or white. Sometimes you will, but the reality is more times than not, there is another option that will, serve you and other people better, or the whole of, if it's a group situation or whatever. But you can still pick black or white, but just the power of, sorry about that, my alarm's going off. Just the power of knowing you have more choices can help you feel more powerful when you are making these choices. It can make you feel more in control of these choices. And so being more powerful is, that is the cure for feeling disempowered, or, that frustration or that anger or that resentment or whatever it is. When we find that we have more control than we thought we did, we have more options than we thought we did, we can feel more in control of our lives and therefore just feel better about the same decision. Not to mention the fact that, like I said, more times than not, there is another option that is healthier and is better for the whole, besides the extreme black or white, right or wrong. So do notice that in your own language. Do notice if you find yourself in that place of judgment of this is right, this is wrong, this is right, this is wrong. Or, either I do it or I don't. Either, I have to be perfect or I just can't even do it at all. Just notice if these things are in your language. I'm sorry for all of the background noise during today's video. But yeah, just notice if that language comes out of you often, be aware of that. And then that is a clue that it's time to start putting some tools in place to be able to widen those views and find the colors in between the black and the white so that you do have more options. If this does sound familiar to you, yeah, as you might imagine, I do have like multiple tools for this type of thing. So feel free to reach out to me and we can work together and see what we can do to help you feel in more control, help you see all of the options that are in front of you that can help reduce some of that resentment and anger and fear and worry and all of those emotions that come with this way of thinking. As always, let me know what you think. As always, share this with someone that it resonates with. And as always, let me know what you would like me to talk about next. And I will see you next Tuesday. Thanks a lot. Bye.